Hi guys, welcome to my video. So in today's video, this is something that I just really want to share for like quite a while now, you know, quite a while, something I just want to share. So yeah, so today, as you can see this title, this is what I'm going to be talking about. So if you're new to this video, hi, Harlie Jamie here, but my real name is Charlotte. Yes, so feel free to subscribe to my channel and make sure you put notifications up whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, so it's quite, honestly, I don't know what to say, you know, because I want to say it for ages now, and I just feel like I just want to share. I feel like I'm just ready to share this experience, you know, because just let you know is that when you're in your early adolescence years, or even adolescence years in general, you know, things do change, you know, because when you're a preteen and a teenager, your body does changing. So yeah, so let's start. So I just want to talk about when did my body first start changing, because it's quite important that you know that it's not just when you're teenagers, like your body changes, like age from 12 till 15, 16, or even 18 even. But bodies, the early signs of body changes, it could be like early as 8 years old. Yeah, early as 8 years old, your body starts to change. Yeah, so yeah, and this is how important, because so this video is about girls. Honestly, please girls stay on here, because obviously it's a it's basically sex education thing, you know. It's just only like puberty, like basically like how your body changes and stuff like that. Obviously it's not nothing deeper, but it's just something like early stages, you know, like when your body changes. But yeah, so this is only for girls only, so if you're a boy, please click off, please do, because obviously it's just girl talks, that is. So yeah, so I just want to share my experience. So yeah, so please feel free to sit down, have a cup of coffee, cup of tea, hot chocolate, or a glass of water, orange juice, Coke, anything like that, and please just sit down and relax, and yep, and let's have a girly talk, shall we? So my first time I went through body changes, I was really young. I'm not gonna lie, I was so young. I was really young when my body changes starts. And let me tell you that first thing, when my body changes, I was in year 4. So those who live in the US, you guys call it 3rd grade, you guys call it, but here in the UK it's 4th. Here in the UK we call it year 4. So it's aged from 8 years old till 9 years old in the UK. And just to let you guys know, I did move a lot of schools. So those who have seen my videos, you guys know that I moved a lot of schools in the past. Yeah, I went 4 primary schools and 2 senior schools I went to. But well, the last one wasn't actually a senior school. The last school I went to, it was a special needs school. So yeah, so feel free to go. To go look at my videos about my school and stuff. But I might do another videos about schools and other things. Yeah, so the first thing my body changed, it was my breast. It was, so I didn't start have breasts or boobs, whatever. Obviously me, I call it boobs, I call it me general. So obviously I didn't start to have boobs till I was in year 4. So I was just turned 9 when I first had boobs. And I can remember that, oh, I can't believe this. And I still can remember from this day. So this was 2008, this was. and I turned 9 in the 5th of November 2007. That's when I've turned 9. So it's like this wasn't long after I turned 9. So yeah, so I can remember me and Mum went to Primark up in Lakeside. So those who know, obviously those who live in Essex, you guys know where Essex is, where Lakeside is. Those who don't know, you know, don't worry, because obviously, like, you don't need to find Lakeside, you don't. But me and my mum, we went up to Lakeside, and we went into Primark, and Mum got me what are they called, like girls' bras, you know, like these pad ones. So yeah, so that's what Mum bought me. But like when my boobs were growing, yeah. So anyway, sorry about that. yeah. So I can remember when I went into school. I can remember when we were getting changed for PE. We got changed in the mainstream class. So the school I was at my 3rd primary school, and I was in the special needs class. I was the only girl in that class. So I can remember we paired up with the mainstream class 5, so which is year 4 and year 3 kids. So we went next door, and then as I got changed, as I pull my dress or school shirt up or just take it off, the boys were looking at me. They were like they just kept staring at me. Same as the girls. The girls were staring at me. Honestly, like, obviously, yeah, some girls, but the boys were staring at me. I can remember that the boys were staring at me. They think, oh, like, why is she wearing this? Because they knew that, like, their mums do wear bras, but obviously for a 9-year-old girl wearing a bra, they're like, why is she wearing that? You know, she's not, she's 9 years old. She's not a woman. That's what in their minds, like, why is this girl wearing this? But just let you know that it can happen. Don't matter what body type you are, it's when your body's ready to have boobs. Just let your body feel ready. That's all it matters. Yeah, so my first time I didn't have boobs till I was 9. Just turned 9 years old. I can remember. So about a year later, so this was, well, actually not even a year later, I would say less than a year. So I was in year 5, so I went to my last primary school. So those, obviously you guys who have seen my videos of my last primary school, yes, I got bullied in my last primary school, but like, yeah, so feel free to check out my other videos as well. So at my last primary school, so this was December 2008, this was, and me and my family, we went on a holiday to Malta. So me and my family always go to Malta a lot, but this time we were going out there for Christmas, and I was happy, you know, I was so happy to go to Malta for 2 weeks, because, you know, I was excited, because obviously I feel like Malta is like my second time. But girls who live in Malta, I love you girls so much, because Malta it's like my second time. It is. Love you girls from Malta. Yeah, so we went to Malta for 2 weeks, and not long after Christmas, so this was about 2 or 3 days after Christmas, that's when I found blood in my knickers, and I didn't understand. Obviously I didn't really understand. My mum knew what it was, and then she was like, she just started my period at 10 years old. I was 10 years old when I first started my period. And then after we got back from Malta, so I was due to go to swim. Obviously I didn't want to go to that swimming, because honestly, I was being put into the baby pool, which I didn't like. I didn't like going to the baby pool at all. Yeah, so that's another story time video, that is. And I was the only girl who wore pads, and I was the only girl who started the period. And then about a year later, obviously I couldn't go swimming because of my period. So a year later, in year 6, this sex education lady, she came into the school to talk about sex education, like about sex, periods, anything like that. And as we passed on the tampons and the pads, all the girls kept looking at me, because obviously I knew about periods, because obviously I was the first one out of these girls who started their period. I think that's another reason why I got bullied. That's another reason why I got bullied, because I was the first one who started periods. And that's another thing my head teacher didn't like about me, because I started my periods so young. But please just let you know that girls out there who started their periods, that don't let anyone judge you. Even if you started at 8, 9 or 10 years old, or even 11, don't let teachers judge you, or even anyone to judge you because you started your period that young. Because honestly, that's when your body's ready. That's what they should realise. But don't let anyone judge you. But the earliest age to start your period is 8 years old. So yeah, 8 years old, that's the earliest age. But the latest to start your period is, I think it's 16, I believe. Yeah, apparently it's 16, but some said it's 18. But I personally believe the latest age to start periods is 16. Yeah, so I can remember when I was in senior school, the girl, I've heard this girl started period at 14, so she was the last one. But I personally don't believe that, because some girls didn't start their period till, because some girls don't start their period till about 15 or 16. So yeah, so if you have got a child who's about 8, 9, 10 or 11 years old, or even 12, make sure, but even, I say during normally like primary school age or elementary school age, make sure that pads, I'd recommend pads around that age, because I don't think tampons, I don't think that they would suitable for tampons. But me personally, I didn't start wearing tampons till I was 16. I didn't start wearing tampons, and I tried tampons at 14, but I didn't like it. But I suggest wear pads first, and then see how things go for the first time. But then if you feel tampons are better, then go for it. So I would recommend just stay pads for time being, and then once you get more used to it, then just try tampons. But if you're going to try tampons, make sure you have pads underneath your tampon, just to make sure. Because anything, honestly, because yeah, that's what I would recommend. If you're starting to have boobs at 8, 9 or 10 years old, or even 11, don't let anyone judge you, even teachers. Because if teachers or anyone see you wearing a bra, don't let anyone judge you. Just be who you are. Honestly, that's how body changes. I would like to say, do apologise because my laptop died. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give a good thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you put a notification up whenever I upload a new video. So feel free to drop down comments if you want to share your experience of like puberty. So yeah, so in meantime, cheerio.